here tonight. My name is Mitch, and I'm your state representative. It's been an honor to go down and serve as a freshman this past year. Is the microphone on?
It's a switch on.
Switch. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Well, there we go. Again, Mitch, a freshman legislator in the Texas House. I went down because I wanted to work for our district. I have served on the school board for Louisville ISD for 2 terms. I've been a precinct chair. I've been on the executive committee for the Denton County Republican Party. I've served as president of the Texas Red Republican Women. I've been a member of the Foul Mount Area Republican Club and numerous other groups that help get our conservative Republicans elected in the state house. I've worked tirelessly to fundraise and to elect candidates not just from the school board, all the way up to our state and Senate and Congress. And so my work has begun long before I served as a legislator. When I went to Austin, I filed 22 bills. Our previous elected official in this role for 2 terms was the most liberal Democrat in the state house, passed 0 legislation out of the Texas House. My first time, I passed 15 bills out of the House. 8 of those became law. And I'm so proud of the work I was able to do. Because of the relationships I had in the community, one of our bills was for the city of Louisville, where we went to fight against human trafficking. Because we know that's an issue, that's a problem because of our border. We have cartels that are bringing across not just young girls. 40% of the people that are trafficked are young men, and it's horrific what's being done to them. And so I worked with the city of Louisville so that we can continue to put legislation in place that protects our children. I also worked for our with Parkland Hospital because we've seen a significant increase with 11, 12, and 13-year-old girls that are coming to Parkland pregnant. You have girls having babies, and we did not have any plan in place to protect these young women. They were being sent home to the place where they impregnated. There's no reason on God's green earth that we should have an 11 or 12-year-old pregnant at that age. And so we've begun the conversation. We want to make sure that we're protecting our kids. We're protecting our future. I was proud to co-author our ban on transgender modification. God created boys and girls differently. And so I'm proud to make sure that we no longer allow that in the state of Texas. Again, Mitch running for state representative.
Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me. My name is Mitch Little. I'm a lawyer from Louisville, Texas. I did not plan to be here running for public office. I've never run for public office before. I am the lawyer for Ken Paxton, who completed the only successful acquittal in Texas history of an impeachment proceeding of a statewide official. And I want to talk to you about that in a little bit. One of the reasons that motivated me to run, but I'm endorsed by the Attorney General Ken Paxton, by Land Commissioner Sid Miller, by Texas Right to Life, by Texas Homeschool Coalition. But I want to really share with you why I'm here. I am here, ladies and gentlemen, to pay a price for you that you are not able to pay. And I want to explain to you what I mean by that. So earlier we had some discussion about banning Democrat chairs. You may recall that someone tried to amend the House rules at the very beginning of the legislative session to ban Democrat chairs. And that was killed on a point of order by a House parliamentarian who was an Obama lawyer in the Obama White House, appointed by Dave Phelan. And so when people say that they're going to fight Democrat chairs, where were they in challenging the point of order? They could only find 7 representatives who would not bow the knee to Dave Phelan for fear of retaliation, that he would put him on a committee in charge of nothing and totally neutralize them in the House. Richard Hayes was one of them. Your other representatives were in the rear with the gear. They were nowhere to be found. We need bold and courageous leadership. What I'm asking you to do is to be part of what is going to be an historic turning in the Texas House. An historic turning toward conservatism. We talk about things that face this county. The same thing faces this county that faces all of Texas, turning blue. The way that we resist it is by sending people with backbone, by sending people with courage to Austin, to fight against Democrats who are chairing committees. Does anyone here think that a Democrat should be in charge of civil jurisprudence or criminal jurisprudence in this state? Of youth health and safety? Of county affairs? In Denton County, County Affairs Committee is headed by a Democrat. And who do we have to thank for that? Dave Phelan and all the people who supported him. And all the people who still support him. We need more than 7, we need 10. We don't need the whole House. We need 10. 10 people who will not bow the knee to Dave Phelan. And we couldn't find them at the beginning of this session. And thanks to you and people like you all over Texas, we can have conservatives in office who will stand up to him, who will caucus as Republicans and make the decision to join together to link arms against the Democrats, against Denton County turning blue, against Texas turning blue, against open borders, and against all the things that you came here concerned about. We can have it. You can have it. And I want you to be a part of it.